Hey guys, welcome back to Rishi Kids. Today we are in Jaipur, Rajasthan, in India. It's really hot here because Rajasthan was originally a desert. Right now there's a lot of greenery though because it's summertime. So it's really hot. I'm sweating, but I'm doing this for you guys. So if you haven't already, go ahead, subscribe to the channel and like this video if you enjoy. Now, let's get to it. Alright, so Jaipur is also known as the Pink City. So comment in the comments how many buildings you see that are pink in this video. I'm sure there's going to be a lot, so I'm expecting at least a double-digit number. Now, just like China, Jaipur also has its own Great Wall that they built to protect their forts. So there you can see the Great Wall, and there we go, we just went through it. Look at that fort. That is gigantic. There's a river too, and there are cows that are on a farm. So old McDonald's farm was not over here. You can see more of the wall up there. Again, this is not the Great Wall of China. China does not have the only Great Wall. This is also a Great Wall. This is one of the first castles ever made in India. That's one of the not so first cows. Hey man, how you doing? He doesn't want to talk to me. So now we are inside the fort, and like the Colosseum, there is a tiny, not so tiny dip. And there are it looks a lot like the Colosseum. So apparently the ancient people, our ancestors, they found gold down here. So probably explains how the kingdom has so much gold in it. Guys, we are really high up, and there's the fort, and right now we're in the castle, and they're playing traditional Rajasthani music. This is the courtyard where soldiers used to parade, and the king would come from those steps. Lots of movies have been filmed here. Fun fact, the film industry of India is called Bollywood. It's a combination of Hollywood and Bombay, which is the film capital of India. am the new king. I'm not going down those steps though, we're going that way. I want to go back to my bedroom. Look at this place. This place is gigantic. I think that's probably where the king and queen would live. If they were still alive. So now there's cars in the kingdom. And there's cannons pointed straight at the cars. Oh, that one's making a run for it. It does not want to get blown up by a cannon. Oh, he's gonna crash into the other car. Never mind. The cannons are aiming. They're aiming them at the car. The car's going in. And he dodges the cannon shot. Both the cars dodged the cannon shot. And they successfully escaped. Too bad for the cannon. There are way too many courtyards in this castle. I've never seen anything like this before. Next, this place is Jantar Mantar. So here we have a giant sundial. So if you've never seen a sundial, it's what people used to use back in the ancient days to tell time. So that is one of the biggest sundials in the world. So there's a lot of other things. So we will take a look at all of them. So this also tells time with the giant sundial. And from here you have noon to 6 p.m. And from here you got 6 a.m. to noon. Right now it says 11:20 about. So if you had 24 minutes to that, it's actually 11:44. That's the Indian local time. But here in Jaipur, it's actually 11:20. So that's what makes it really cool, because it tells local time, but Indian time is actually 24 minutes. You gotta add 24 minutes to the local time, and you get and then you get the Indian time. So this is also another sundial. That's noon right there, and the shadow is almost pointing noon because right now it's 11. Right now it's 11:21, but Indian local times is 11:45 because again you got to add 24 minutes to the Jaipur local time to get the Indian time. So this is the other side of the sundial. So this only works in winter when the northern hemisphere is pointing down because it changes seasons and Earth's axis tilt makes the sun makes a different way. So this side gets the light, and the other side gets no light. Right now it has light, and the other side does not. Okay, so this is a bigger copy of the sundial that we just saw, but this one's way more accurate. The accuracy is 2 seconds. So position of the shadow changes every 2 seconds. So same thing from 6 a.m. to noon, and then from noon to 6 a.m. 6 p.m. So right now it's about 11:36 or 37. So if we add 24 to that, we'll get the Indian local time, which is about 12 o'clock. So what you're looking at right now is 11:35 right here, but it's actually 12 o'clock in Indian time. Here's the world's biggest cannon at the Jaipur Fort in Jaipur, Rajasthan. It's called the Jaipur Cannon. And I bet you this thing could probably shoot a cannonball from the US right here to India. This is a view of the cannon from the front. Pretty big. This is a star. I know it doesn't look like one, but if you've seen my Museum of Illusions video, prepare to be mind blown once more. Because now we have a star. And a kid running. But yes, star. This is the garden. Looks amazing. And is well maintained. Again, this is not the Great Wall of China. This is the wall they used to protect their fort, and it's still standing. Clearly, that car got blown out. And that's the rest of Jaipur, the city. And that's Jal Mahal. It's entirely on water, just floating there. Its base goes down about 3 stories below water. So, yeah. And here's more of our final stop. And there's the world's largest cannon. And the rest of this place. There's a little vendor over there selling Pepsi. Okay, that's all for today, you guys. Now I will have a part 4 of my trip to India. Again, this is a different time than part 1 and 2, but this time we're going to somewhere insane and way better than what we've been going to. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you know when part 4 comes out. That's all for now, and Rishi out.